Hello everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya and I want to welcome each and every one of you back to another video. And today's topic is what can you expect for yourself for the upcoming lunar eclipse. And this is like a total lunar eclipse, okay, which is like very massive event. And for a couple of you, things have been going great. For others, not so great. The energies are absolutely mixed. So we will just take a look at what this means for you and also what you can do to make this into something more favorable for you than usual. I'll give you some time when it comes to selecting your pile, and once you're done with that, we'll start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've selected pile 1, these are the messages that you need to receive for the upcoming eclipse. Alright, so if you're the ones with the blue feather, these are your messages. Now, first of all, for you, pile 1, the things around you may be slightly turbulent, okay, or things may be less than ideal, or you feel like you just want to isolate, and those feelings are very real because this eclipse energy is maybe a little bit more intense for you than usual. And it is absolutely okay for you to be wrapped in your own little cocoon, be your own person, do your own thing, and make your own mind a priority. So focus on what makes you happy, focus on what makes you peaceful, and focus on what you want for yourself, okay? And once again, this is a very good time for reflection on your blessings more than anything, because for you, you just have to take that one moment of calm and think about all the good things in your life. And especially if you do that when the eclipse is going on, that will just create this effect that what you think about, you'll get more. Yeah, so please make sure you're doing what is naturally right for you, especially during the eclipse. And remember, this calm energy is something that you need when it comes to your life. And especially, for you, if you can get into something that is more collective than normal, so especially right now, if you're like more used to doing things your way, gathering your tribe, gathering people who are like-minded may be on your mind, and that is actually going to be a good thing for you. So when it comes to your life, you may have to sit down and ask yourself, who are my friends? Who are really the kind of people who never leave me and who always stick with me? Because the answer for you as to who your tribe is going to be very clear till the eclipse comes in. And remember this, once you know the answer, stick to those people, because those are the kind of people that you need to hold on to for the rest of your life. Yeah, you'll find out who your tribe is and really connect with them. And interestingly, as much as you can, you have already been in the zone of I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. So for you now is just the time to still your mind, to relax, to reflect, of course, and calm down. And most importantly, breathe in, breathe out, and know that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Your life has taken you to a point that you are right wherever you are. Yeah, so non-action is something that you absolutely need in your life. And interestingly, this eclipse is going to be very good for you. It is going to be something that is very fortunate for you, in fact, because it is coming with the good news in your life. Now, this could be good news with regards to your love life. This could be good news with regards to your money. But overall, the vibe is supremely positive. And for that, once again, remember I told you at the very beginning, think about all the things that are good so that more good comes in. Yeah? So it's a blessed time, okay? This eclipse for you people especially is very positive. When it comes to you, you people are always determined. And that determination is what is going to take you far in your life. So especially for you, we all use eclipses in one way or the another. So especially if you use it to make your mind very firm about some things, if you make your mind to fix a vision about something, that will be brilliant. So use this as a period of, okay, what do I want in my life? Because that is absolutely going to be showing up for you. And especially when it comes to the eclipse, try and not force things for yourself. Especially with determinism, you need to know what you want, but not force it. There is a very small difference when it comes to it between wanting and forcing. That is something you have to understand. And remember, As much as you can, you have to spend time outside. So especially for my friends who've probably been indoors for too long, take up activities with people you love, maybe with your tribe, with your friends, because that will help you gain more happiness in your life, that will help you gain more positivity in your life. Pile 1, if you're like me, you are most happy when you're in nature, and nature actually breathes in more positive energy when it comes to you. So when you spend more time outside, you're more yourself than you are when you are indoors, and that is something that is continuing for you in the next cycle as well. When it comes to your emotions, certain ups and downs are very likely and they're very normal, because the entire universe is right now in the state of flux. So when things are happening, you just need to know that you have to do your best. Don't force yourself to do anything. Once again, surrender to non-action. Don't force yourself to feel some things that you don't feel. See, when it comes to emotions, if they come naturally, they are worth it. And if they don't come naturally, they are not worth it. Okay, so you have to honor your emotions and your energy, especially when it comes to this eclipse season. And most important, this period is going to be a huge opening ground for you. Especially, I won't be, shy to tell you this, that this eclipse is actually a portal for you, where you'll make a lot of spiritual progress and a lot of forward movement is what you'll get. But for that, you have to sit in one place mindfully at that and open yourself to divine wisdom. Open yourself to that source of knowledge, and you will find a great deal. Sometimes what happens is people, spend a lot of time chanting. Others spend a lot of time, doing activities like maybe visiting a spiritual place, but that is not for you. For you, the only thing that will make a difference is just sitting with yourself and maybe breathing, and just opening yourself to receive what you're meant to receive for the next cycle of your life. But remember, it is a portal. Act according to your energies and do your best. That is the only thing that is expected out of you. And most importantly, you have to pay attention to your solar plexus chakra. And solar plexus chakra especially is the seat of our power. And our seat of our power has to always be balanced, because if you are like overactive when it comes to your solar plexus chakra, it leads to dictatorship, where you then force your will on other people and you don't listen. And when it is underactive, you're like, always taking orders. So it has to be in balance. And you have to strive for this. So the chakra that needs your attention, especially during the eclipse, is your solar plexus chakra. Remember this, the most important thing for you moving forward, especially for the next 1 week, is communication. Use communication as an effective tool, not to dictate something, not to listen to things excessively, but to make sure that you are heard, and to make sure what other person is saying you are hearing too. Yeah, so communication is extremely important. And Pile 1, I always get a feeling from you. You are the people who want to change the world. You want to create a beautiful world, not just for yourself, but for others as well. And you can do that, you're totally capable of doing that. But when it comes to doing that, it is a process. So every single day when you wake up, you have to ask yourself, what is it that I can do today that will take me one step closer to the world that I want? And do that. For you, the steps to be taken begin right now. So especially when you want more wealth in your life, you have to ask yourself, what can I do today? Can I save today? Can I invest today? Or can I do something today with my talent that will bring more money in my life? If you want healthier relationships, you have to start with yourself. What can I do to be a better partner? What can I do so that I'll attract a better partner? It is mini steps for you. And use this eclipse time as that first step for your life, okay? That's very important. But it is very possible for you to have everything that you want. Yes. Once again, as I told you, it is not about chanting. It is not about, visiting places of worship. For you, it is about deep breathing and just opening yourself up. And once again, let me tell you this, pranayama, if you can make this a daily practice of your spiritual life, it will help you a great deal. Remember this, I don't just deliver these messages so that you hear parts of it and let go of the rest, okay? Of course, if it doesn't resonate, it is absolutely up to you. But remember this, if you make use of these things, they'll help you a great deal in your life. And my sincere wish and the sincere efforts that I put in every single day is that you have a good life for yourself. Yeah, so pranayama, if you can do that, that'll be brilliant. Okay, for the rest of your life, if you want one practice, let it be pranayama and sitting still. That's your way forward. And for you, pile one, especially when you want to connect with that happy place within yourself, a creative endeavor will help you. Because personally, for me, I believe when we are doing something we absolutely love, we lose track of time. And in creativity, we are actually in touch with the divine source. So if you're creative people, if you enjoy painting, if you enjoy creating something, no matter what creativity means for you, go in that direction. Because it is when you go in that direction, when you do something that you totally enjoy and you are at a state of bliss in that, that is when you're living a full life. So I won't be surprised if for you, pile one, there are people who make creativity a part of their future life. In terms of full-time job, okay? So you may be painters, you can be, crochet artists, you can be photographers, you can be writers, you can be painters, you can be, musical people. But take a creative hobby seriously. Your future self will thank you for it. And pranayama, these two things, if you bring it together, nothing like it. Yeah, but especially when it comes to the eclipse season, the most important thing to remember is honor the cycles of your body and emotions. And other than that, think about people who are your tribe and hold on to them. Yeah, but most importantly, sit with yourself and think about all the beautiful things in your life. Yeah. Overall, these are the things that you need to know when it comes to the upcoming lunar eclipse. And as always, all of my prayers are with you for a beautiful life, for a blessed life and happy life. I'll leave you here. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 2, these are the messages that you need to receive for the upcoming lunar eclipse. Yeah, for you, pile 2, I instinctively get a message that maybe you people are very, very closely related to the phases of the moon. And the phases of the moon have much more effect on you than they have other people in your life, okay? So please make sure you learn how to tune in to the energies of the moon and to use it wisely for yourself, okay? So maintain a moon journal, a moon diary, beautiful for you. And especially, the eclipse is also a major eclipse when it comes to your life, okay? Because now is a time that you are given a choice to decide firmly what your future life means for you, what you want to get in and what you want to eliminate from your life. And focus on beautiful things, focus on positive things that you now want, not what you already have in your life, okay? That is the difference for you. So if you want more money, think about more money. If you want new friends, think about new friends. If you want love, think about love, okay? So the direction has to be towards what you want alone. So in fact, I would really like to tell you, for days leading up to the eclipse, think about what you want to release. So on that day, you don't have to think about what you need to release, and then you can just focus on what you want instead. Yeah. And interestingly, this is also a good time to release things that are physically not right for you. So physically, what kind of food are you taking that is actually not good for you? What kind of toxins are already present in your life, in your body especially, something that you need to let go of, okay? So especially if there is somebody out here who is suffering from some kind of physical ailment or something that has been troubling you for a very long time, take steps towards eliminating it, okay? So especially if you can start a new diet around that time, or maybe go into a detoxification regime, that will be beautiful, because then the future life for you will be sorted. And especially for you, if on the day of eclipse, if you can fast, that will be beautiful. And just take water or taking juices, brilliant. That will actually work for your favor. But whatever is not physically serving you, that has to move out. And one thing that this eclipse is highlighting for you is things that you are in denial of. And let me tell you this, we are all in denial of some things. Sometimes a relationship that is over, we keep going in that direction. Sometimes when we don't feel certain things, we force ourselves to feel that. Yeah, so that is denial, right? So you have to ask yourself consciously, what am I denying, what am I refusing to see? And then take that blindfold off and see things clearly. So you need to initiate that feeling of clarity when it comes to your life. Okay, so surrender the things that you are in denial of. And you have to understand that now is the time to be honest with yourself more than anybody else in your life. Okay, stand up for what you feel is right. Speak about your truth, your own version of truth. Because what happens is, when it comes to our daily life, we have versions of truth. Some versions of truth that we pick up from society, some versions of ourselves that we consider truth that we pick up from our family, and there is the third half, which is your truth. And now it is important for you to ask yourself, in these three versions of truth, what is my truth? And stand up for that. So you have to find yourself. Okay, that process is beginning for you, because for the rest of your life, you're going to be living with yourself. You have to know yourself and know your truth. Very important. And yes, you have to focus on your dreams, okay? And both daytime dreams and nighttime dreams. And let me tell you, pile 2, I don't know about you, but I have been having dreams that are like out of the world. So I don't know about you, but if you've been having any interesting dreams, let me know in the comment section, because those are going to be happening very, very frequently. And also you have to question what your vision is towards your life. See, what sense I get here is, if you can let go of the previous vision board, like we all have a vision board that we start at the beginning of the year, let go of that. And now when we are arriving at mid-year, ask yourself, now what do I want? And create a new vision board for yourself. Because once again, as I've told you, this is like a fresh slate for you. A new cycle begins for you. Okay, so start new dreams. That is important for you. And interestingly, this lunar eclipse is a time of beautiful blessings for you, magical blessings for you. So when these magical blessings are coming your way, share them. And by sharing them, you can of course share of something that you've cooked with your own hands, share it. If you want to share a good news with somebody, share it. If you just want to share a happy conversation with somebody, share it, or just pray for somebody and give it out to the world. Yeah, but you have to share your blessings, because magical blessings are on you. So clearly, pile 2, you're doing a lot of spiritual work. That is what I'm seeing for you. And beautifully so. What is happening, this lunar eclipse is actually bringing out a favorable change when it comes to your home. So if the relationships with your family members or certain friends have been less than ideal, then they are going to be improving a great deal. But remember this, you are the one who has to take an effort towards it. Yeah, so maybe resolving certain things that are not resolved, or having conversations that have not been had before. Those conversations and things are important, because they will result in some kind of change. And I always tell you, change begins with yourself. And if you're in denial of certain things, pull out that phase of denial and come to the reality. Yeah, that will change your home situations. And remember this, of course, with magical blessings, you're very, very protected by angels. And especially for you, pile 2, the angel presence is always, always strong, no matter what. And just invite these angels. So if you are doing any special kind of prayers, invite angels to protect you. Or even throughout the eclipse, if you sometimes feel like, I don't know what to do with myself, then invite the energy of the angels to just be there with you, to make you feel better, and sometimes to protect you as you make all of these changes in your life. And especially so, if there is somebody out here who's actually taking my advice and creating a new vision board for your life, when you're doing that, when you're in that process, invite the energy of angels to first of all bless it, and then to protect it from any kind of evil eye. Yeah, that's important for you. And remember this eclipse period, you have to simplify your vision of love. You need to simplify your own understanding of love and just give it. Okay? Just give it freely. Not with the condition that if this person loves me in this way, will I receive it. Don't focus on receiving, because in this lifetime, we can only give. And people who receive it, they can only receive it as deeply as they've met themselves. Yeah, because people can know themselves and you know yourself. That is the only thing they can do. Yeah, so then simplifying your own understanding of love becomes very important. One thing that you have to understand, this eclipse may actually bring out certain feelings of anger, and especially this will happen especially when you're detoxifying your body and when you're surrendering denial. Yeah, the denial thing is a very very huge spiritual practice, because once you come out of that, you feel angry towards people who've wronged you, and then you become like, oh, why did this even happen to me? I don't deserve it. And yes, we don't deserve all the bad things that happen to us, but things are the way they are. But being angry about it is not going to solve anything. So soften your heart with regards to certain situations. Yeah, just soften your heart. That is very important. And once again, you people are conscious creators of your own life, and that is how we began, right? So when it comes to Brahma, Brahma is the creator of the universe. So you are supposed to be like Brahma when it comes to your own life. So then I want to ask you, what are you creating? Your life right now is a result of your own creation. It doesn't happen any other way. It is destiny, yes, but it is also what we create by being us. So if your relationships are less than ideal, how have you contributed towards it? Yeah. If your life is like not really right, what is your contribution? Because we can only take charge of ourselves. Yeah. So then be the conscious creators of your own destiny. And most importantly, I get a feeling like maybe, for you, you may let go of certain friendships from your life. Maybe, you realize that, okay, things are done, things are over, and that's it. I've given my best, I cannot do anymore, and you have to move on. And move on maybe towards new friends. Go out and find those people, okay? Because certain people are waiting for you to find them. Yes. See, understand this. In our life, especially in your life, pile 2, you are conscious creators. So even for new people to come in, you have to send that invite out to the universe. That, okay, universe, send new people my way. And you'll find those people when it comes to your life, okay? But this is almost like a blank canvas for you. But before that canvas, think about what you release. Think about things you're in denial of, and then get about the process of creating new things when it comes to your life. Yeah, that is what the eclipse entails for you, and it is a beautiful time, brilliant time, and a time full of opportunity. So use it effectively. Pile 2. I'll leave you here with nothing but my best wishes. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, these are the messages that you need to receive when it comes to the upcoming eclipse. So let us see what is in store for you. Alright, okay. Now, interestingly for you, pile 3, it is all about you during the eclipse. How you feel, how you believe things are in your life, and how do you want your life to look like. Okay, because understand this, your feelings are very real. And just because somebody doesn't acknowledge it or somebody doesn't understand it the way you do, doesn't make them any less real. Yeah, but just like you have your own feelings, people have their own feelings. Yeah, you have to guard yours, you have to value yours, and let them value yours. And if somebody doesn't value you, it's okay. Value yourself, most importantly. Yeah, so you have to examine your own feelings and see what you really feel, truly feel. That is important for you during the eclipse. And remember this, pile 3, wherever you are in your life, you are headed towards the highest reality, the greatest reality. We always talk about the true north. True north is the destination of divinity. So especially for you, pile 3, I would really like to suggest, if you are meditating, especially during the eclipse, face in the northern direction and meditate. Pray. Whatever you want to invite, whatever you want to release, pray it facing that direction. Yes, absolutely. If there is one lesson that you have to remember for the rest of your life from me, it is to do your best and surrender. Yeah? You people are always people who are very hard on yourself. You just expect the moon from yourself. Yeah? And that is not realistic sometimes. Yeah? So doing your best is the only thing that is expected out of you. And most importantly, remember this, you are like soul warriors. So your journey when it comes to this lifetime is to just work on yourself. Friends are good, a spiritual tribe is great, but the work you have to do on your own. So spending time in solitude, away from the world, is very important. In a coffee shop, if that is possible, that is a brilliant place, because people tend to not disturb you because everybody is like doing their own thing. Yeah, so spend time in solitude. In nature, if you can find it, you are blessed, but if not, modern day coffee shop do the job. Yeah, so spend time in solitude. When it comes to your feelings, you have to, make sure that you're taking your feelings in a particular direction, and that direction is joy. So this eclipse, especially during the eclipse period, meditation is important, but so is also taking your feelings in the direction that give you joy. So when you're meditating, do it because you are enjoying it, because that is the only meditation that will work. So if you'll feel like forcing yourself to sit on the meditation mat and pray, not going to happen. Let me tell you this, with meditation, something that begins with 2 minutes to 10 minutes to 30 minutes is enough. And you can sit anytime between that. You don't have to sit for longer durations for things to work. Anytime you feel like I'm done meditating, get up. And then do things that bring you joy. Meditation is very simple, okay? It doesn't have to be complicated. It works according to your energy. So when it comes to your meditation practice, stick to a time limit that is right for you. And then spend it doing something that you love, something that brings you joy, okay? And okay, my stargazing family, we are clearly united here. During the eclipse or even before that, gaze at the night stars. Yeah, because they have tremendous energy. And if you can find that one star that you connect with, that will be magical. Because these stars are heavenly bodies and each have their own energy, and stars has an infinite capacity to heal us. So especially, if you have the choice to like go out camping under the night stars, that will be beautiful. Hiking, if you can do that, that will be beautiful. Yeah, but connect with the energy of stars, because that will really, really help you in your life. Yeah. And remember this, everything that is happening in your life, even though it may be uncomfortable, it is happening to make you into something better. If you have ever seen like a caterpillar turn into a butterfly, it is not an easy process. But have you seen the butterfly? Whenever we see a butterfly, we always sit and marvel at its colors. We don't think about, this used to be a caterpillar. So that is exactly what you're going to be like. You may be going through tremendous changes. You may be going through, feelings that you don't understand, people don't understand. But it is meant for a reason. For you to become that beautiful butterfly that you are meant to be. Yeah? This is an eclipse that is going to bring you blessings. Make no mistake. And more beautifully so. This eclipse will introduce you to yourself. And if you do your meditation right, it will introduce you to a whole new world within you. Yeah? Because what is happening, for you, pile 3, you are incredibly talented. But the surface level, is like you're so stuck with the surface that you're not able to penetrate deep within. So this eclipse, you have 2 things to do. One is to find things that bring you joy. And the second is to find things within yourself that are incredibly beautiful. And those things can be found through meditation. Yeah? So a lot of beautiful things, a lot of beautiful talents are actually going to be coming up for you. Pile 3. You are supposed to be the master of your own heart. You're supposed to be the master of your own feelings. Don't make it easy for people to trigger you, to trigger your emotions. What is happening is you're giving people a key to your own heart. So when a particular person behaves this way, you behave this way. It is almost like you're giving them a solution to you. Don't do that. Step away from manipulative relationships is what is coming forth for you. Yeah, so mastering yourself, mastering things that trigger you, and mastering your own heart. Very, very important. And most importantly, not only do you have to take care of your feelings, you have to take care of your body as well. And especially for those people who are between 2 eclipses, feeling like you're very drained, it's important to give yourself rest. It's important for you to take care of yourself, to feed yourself the right kind of food, and to nourish yourself, just like you were a baby. Yeah? So if you want to take breaks, don't feel bad about taking breaks. If you want to go and book a massage, go book a massage. If you want to like book some kind of therapy, do that. It'll help you a great deal. But you have to take care of your physical body. Remember, your physical body is a temple, which is the house to the spirit. And you have to take care of the temple, right? When it comes to any temple, we make sure that it is clean. We make sure that everything is beautifully lit. Why do you then abuse your own temple? Yeah, you're only given one body, take care of it. And yes, you're walking the path of truth. So when you are in the process of discovering your own truth, sometimes you will discover things about you that are not ideal. Honestly, when we are on a spiritual path, the first things that we come about are things that are not right about us. Things that we've done wrong, karmas that have been not right all the way for us. And that is the first step, and that is a good thing. When you are the one who discovers flaws about yourself, you will then go about fixing it, which will in turn make you into a better person. Yeah? And which will then in turn make you face your true north and the true self all the more. So when it comes to unpleasant parts of yourself, heal them, release them, make yourself into a better person, because that is your job when it comes to this lunar eclipse. To correct your karmas, to correct your negative karmas are also upon you. So if you can give to charity, if you can feed birds, if you can donate clothes, amazing. That will really, really help you. It is almost like you have to release your past, is the message I'm getting here. So that you walk beautifully into the future, into the higher self. Yes. See what is happening, it is an incredible spiritual gateway for you. This eclipse, incredible is the word. So if you're able to do things right, if you're able to address your feelings, if you're able to find joy within and to find the deep hidden treasures within, you'll definitely walk on the path of truth, which will take you straight to the person that you're meant to be in this lifetime. Use this eclipse beautifully, as much as you can meditate, for as long as you can meditate. 3 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, the minute you feel like I am done, get up. But even those little minutes will make an incredible difference in your life. Don't feel like you have to meditate for long hours for your meditation to be successful. 3 minutes, you're done. Yeah, you will learn what you have to. And people always ask me, what are the meditation practices that are good? You can start with focusing on your breathing. Once you're done with that, you can focus on any external point. Maybe, close your eyes and think about a deity that you believe in. Or if you cannot focus on a deity that you believe in, just close your eyes and think about, that deity is looking at you. Or that force is looking at you. That God is looking at you. And just close your eyes. See, what happens is when we think about God looking at us, the first things that we go to are, oh my God, I've done so many things wrong. That is always our first thought. And that is a good thing. When you know what you've done wrong, you know that you're in, direct contact with the truth, so that you can work on bettering yourself. Earth is a school. We are learning lessons. And when we learn lessons, we do better. Yeah? They say we know better, we do better. That is the case with you. So use this eclipse to turn yourself into the better version of you. And you can totally do that, pile 3. All of my prayers are with you. Yeah? And if there is anybody who wants me to pray for something specific relating to your spiritual life, I'll be more than happy to do that, because leading up to the eclipse, I'm not really taking any prayers that are like related to money, wealth, relationships. No, I'm just taking specifically related to your spiritual life. So if you have any kind of request relating to that, leave me in the comment section down below. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.